Hi everyone, this is Noah Sandler from Mtgo Academy, and today I'm going to be doing my first Battle from Zendikar draft, Battle for Zendikar. So I have read a few articles, watched a couple streams, don't have a great idea of what's going on in this format. It's pretty new to me, so this should be interesting. So it's going to be a lot of evaluating stuff on the fly, and just it seems like a pretty complex set, so it could be difficult. Alright, so I see Brood Butcher, which seems pretty good, though, like it's a good card. 5 mana, 3/3, you get a 1/1. It's not that great. Its ability is pretty strong. Sack a creature, give a creature -2/-2. But it is 2 colors, and it doesn't seem extremely bomby. Like, it's good, it can be good in the right deck, but I don't know if it's worth the first pick. So there's Sheer Drop, Resolute Blade Master, Turn Against, Clutch of Currents. Clutch of Currents is definitely good. This card's weird. 4/5 for 5 in black. It's interesting. Baloth, pretty good. So I think it's between Turn Against and Clutch of Currents. Yeah, pretty close, but Clutch seems really good. It's probably one of the best commons. So, I don't know. Turn Against also seems good, but I'll try the Clutch. So we have Retreat to Emeria, Cloud Manta, Bone Splinters, Unnatural Aggression, Tajiru's Stalwart, Bladed Cataract. I think Retreat to Emeria is probably pretty good. Again, don't know how good any of these cards are, but this does seem like a potential build around me. I mean, it makes allies, pumps your creatures. So yeah, seems pretty strong. Could be the best card in the pack. Bone Splinter is also fine, as is this fight card. I'm going to take the Retreat though. And Royal Spout is definitely good. Hero of Goma Fada. It's an ally lord. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain indestructible until a turn. I mean, it's pretty good. Like, we do have Retreat, so and a lot of these cards aren't coming in. This is the 7/5 for 7 salvage drone. I mean, the card can be good, and it is early. I feel like Royal Spout's probably better. Like a Time Ebb, and then you pay 6, you get a 4/4. Seems very good. I mean, it might be too early to move in, although taking Hero is kind of moving in on allies. Like, it seems decent. If you have a lot of allies, it seems quite good. But, I mean, making all your creatures indestructible on your turn is nice, but if you just do it once, it's not extremely powerful, and a 4/3 for 5 isn't that great. So I'll take a chance on the Royal Spout. This pack seems pretty good. Dampening Pulse is great. There's a card, Cumberstone, in I think Shards of Alara block. So all your opponent's creatures gain -1/-0. It shuts off those Eldrazi spawn. Is that what they're called? Spawn, I think. So it shuts those off, and then just makes all your opponent's creatures weaker. So, really nice card. I'm going to take that here. The Ulamog's Nullifier also seems quite good. 2/3 flying flash for 4 is already a good card, and then if you counter a spell, that's pretty ridiculous. Griffin's fine. Chandler seems good. Oracle is okay. So yeah, we'll take a Pulse. Sanctum of Ugin doesn't seem that great. Tandem Tactics, another Clutch of Currents, and Deathless Behemoth. I guess Behemoth is like Sky Snare Spider without reach, so it's probably pretty good. I'll just take another Clutch, probably. I mean, I guess they probably get weaker in multiples, but it seems really strong. Natural Aggression, there's Incubator Drone, Cloud Manta, and Ruination Guide. So Guide, 3/2, has Ingest, other colors creatures control get +1/+0. Does seem pretty strong. I mean, in blue-white, I don't know how many colorless creatures you're going to have. So, I don't know. It might, like, for a deck, a blue-white deck, it might not be as good as Drone or Manta, maybe. But I guess it's still early, and we don't necessarily have to be white, so I'll give it a shot. Beastmaster, Slab Hammer, return land, pumps a creature. That's interesting, probably not very good. Coral Helm Guide, it seems fine. I don't know how important 2-drops are in the format, but it does have some value late game. Assassin's okay. Medic definitely seems good in the black-white life gain deck, and it's probably okay by itself. And I don't know if, like, some formats 1/3s are better than 2/1s, and considering that there are the Eldrazi spawn, like 2/1s probably aren't that great in the format. So yeah, it seems close. Maybe Medic is correct there. Mist Intruder seems quite good. Also Smite and Catacomb Sifter is probably very good. 2/3 for 3 that makes a spawn. That's already pretty insane. When another creature you control dies, scry 1. That's really good. So Channeler is fine. I'll probably take the Mist Intruder. The Smite's also good. I mean, Intruder seems pretty important if you are doing like processor stuff. I guess Felidar Cub. Pathway Arrow could be an okay board card. There's a card, Viridian Longbow from Mirrodin, that was really good. That was equipment that pinged creatures. This is more expensive, it doesn't hit players. Yeah, so it's probably not very good. Baloth is quite good, though. Could take Baloth, look for blue-green, but I guess I'll stay with blue-white. Then Natural Aggression came back, though I'm pretty happy to take Cloud Manta. But green does seem open. I'll take Courier Griffin. Angelic Gift is probably also fine. And another Griffin. Step, 2 life for each creature control. That's not bad. And then the Stalwart, someone's getting that last pick. And Sandstone Bridge, so I guess red is getting cut. Maybe red-black. This creature +1/+1 vigilance. But so far it's looking pretty good. I mean, considering we took a gold card 3rd pick, I think our colors have been reasonably open. So we're probably fine just sticking with blue-white for the rest of the draft. So we have Core Entanglers, Circling Fissure, this seems pretty good. Radiant Flames, I'll just take another Royal Spout. I guess I'll check how much Radiant Flames is. I can't imagine it's too much. I mean, it might be playable though. It's 2.7. I think I can pass on that. I mean, I guess I could maybe splash it, but Royal Spout seems very good. Zada Hedron. That's interesting. Pilgrim's Eye is good. Processor Assault. That's okay. Sentinel's fine. Gideon's Reproach is good. Strider's okay. Let's see, how good is Pilgrim's Eye? It was pretty nice in Zendikar. And we've got Awaken stuff, so getting extra land seems kind of nice. So yeah, I don't know if it's better or worse than Gideon's Approach or Reproach. It is a colorless creature for Guide, I guess. And also Merc Strider, we have 2 ingest creatures. but I don't think white has processor stuff, so I'm probably not going to end up with too much for it. I guess I'll take the Pilgrim's Eye. Cryptic Cruiser. I can tap a creature. Tightening Coils, Skyrider Elf. So it's between the Cruiser and the Tightening Coils. I think Coils is really good. -6, -0, and loses flying. That pretty much stops anything, and then can't block our creatures. So I'll probably take that. Where Cruiser is a Hill Giant. We've got a lot of 4s already, and then if you have a lot of process or a lot of ingest cards, then the ability seems really strong. But otherwise, it's not super exciting. So we'll take the Coils. Halimar Tidecaller. That seems kind of cool. So the 2/3, return target card with Awaken from a graveyard to your hand. That actually seems really good. We have the 2 Clutch of Currents, the 2 Royal Spouts. This seems insane in our deck. And land creatures you control have flying. That's also really nice. Park the Water Veil, take an extra turn. It's not very exciting. Ulamog's Reclaimer. That's pretty good. Another Clutch. Could just take another Clutch. I mean, this should get weaker having like a bunch of them. Just any Awaken card I think gets a little bit weaker, but I don't mind having 3, I don't think. I mean, depending how many ingesters, Reclaimer could be pretty good. Let's take a check on the part the Water Veil. I'd guess it's less than a ticket. Yep. Let's take Clutch. Benthic Infiltrator, though. That seems quite good if we're running any processors. So 1/4 for 3, unblockable is already pretty good. And then Ingest, so it gets to turn on processors, seems pretty strong. Another Clutch of Currents. Tightening Coils. I might just want a Coils instead of the 4th Clutch, because Clutch is card disadvantage if you're just casting it for 1, and if you're always casting it for 5, then our deck's getting a little bit clunky. Where Coils is just super easy to cast at any point in the game and seems really useful at any point. So I think I'm going to take another Coils, but generally I think Clutch is going to be better. I think I'd rather have like 6 Clutches or 6 Tightening Coils than 6 Clutches. We got Coastal Discovery. That seems, I mean, they're still kind of fighting for the same space, but it seems pretty strong. A 4/4 for 6 and you draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's really good. Also Incubator Drone here. Oracle of Dust. To loot. It doesn't seem that great. Gift is fine, though most of our creatures fly anyway. Guess I'll take Fortified Rampart. Could be good in some matchups. Just lock the ground down and fly over for the win. Medic could be fine. I think I'll take Sentinel. Just seems solid. Might end up not making the cut since we're getting a little clunky with all these Awaken cards. Guess we'll hate the Retreat. Probably take Smite. Royal's Retribution. They're probably similar in value. I mean, this does cost more mana, and Smite can take care of something that's really scary. So I think Smite's probably better. This another Bridge. So that was a really good pack. I guess we cut blue-white well enough. And pack 3 is probably going to be fine too, because pack 1 was pretty good. And my first thought was that maybe red and black were getting cut in pack 1, so we'll see if that continues. Desolation Twin, that's cool. Let's check the price on it. nothing. Angel of Renewal, gain life for each creature you control. That seems good. Pilgrim's Eye, Merc Strider. So 10 mana seems like a lot. I don't think we want to do that. Cataract is also nice, but we have a lot of stuff to do with excess mana. Pilgrim's Eye is fine. I mean, the Angel, gaining 1 life for each creature you control. So you gain some life and get a 4/4 flyer. Yeah, that's probably good. Probably worth running. It is. I don't know. I could also take the Pilgrim's Eye. Like, I am with all these Awaken cards. I've got so many 5-drops, 6-drops that I might just want another Pilgrim's Eye to make sure I get enough mana. I'll take the Pilgrim's Eye. Seems close. The Angel is definitely good, but I just have so much to do on turn 6. I think I'd like to just have more stuff to do early. Conduit of Ruin. Social life for class creatures 7 or greater. First you cost cost 2. Doesn't really do anything. Alright, we got another Tidecaller. It seems so good in this deck. A 2/3, you return a card with Awaken from a graveyard to your hand. That seems insane. Like, for just 3 mana. So, I mean, at almost a minimum, it's going to be pay 4, you get a 2/3, and bounce a creature with a clutch. But for 6, you could Royal Spout again. So that's like Vidalcan Dismisser from Ravnica, which is a pretty strong card. And it gives you the land creatures get flying. And if you have a ton of mana, you can just, like, you know, cast the card with Awaken, and it gets even better. Rush of Ice, Evolving Wilds. I don't think Cliffside Lookout's any good here. Wavewing Elemental. It might be okay, but it's kind of expensive. I mean, Rush could be pretty good. I think I'll just take the Evolving Wilds. Just gives us a little bit of fixing. I mean, I don't know if we want to run the Retreat Temeria just on its own. Might be good enough. But it does give us an instant speed way to get a creature or +1/+1. Alright, we got a Sky Spawner. It's probably the best common. So, yep. Yeah, I mean, this deck's looking really good. I mean, I guess it's kind of lucky. We just we took a blue-white card, 3rd pick, and then blue-white. Ended up pretty open. I'd probably take Incubator Drone here. Let's see, Skyline Cascade. When this battlefield, target creature opponent controls doesn't tap during its controller's next untap step. That's kind of cool. Though I guess our opponents probably aren't even going to have that many tap creatures, considering we're just like bouncing them and putting coils on them all the time. I'll probably take Drone. Rush of Ice could also be good. I think we'll take the Drone. I don't know if it's going to make the cut though. Rising Miasma. I'll try to play around that. Take another Coils. And Inspired Charge, that doesn't seem like a good fit for this deck. So Rush of Ice versus Wavewing Elemental. Orlando's battlefield gets +2, so yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad finisher. Again, a little expensive with all this stuff we're doing. And then Rush of Ice. Like, how many of these effects do we want to run? I feel like neither of these is going to end up making the cut. I don't know, we might table another Rush. I guess I'll take the Rush. Oracle, this Bloodlord, retreat to Coral Helm. This is 3 mana, tap or untap creature, scry 1. That doesn't seem very good. Medic might be okay in some matchups. The Cascade, maybe we'd want to run it. Not really sure, but I guess I'll take it. Guess I'll take a Merc Strider. Probably don't want to run any more to play tap lands. I just hate this card. Or I guess I could take another Cub. I guess I have a decent number of enchantments myself, so it's also sort of a hate draft. I don't think I'm going to play another Rush. I think I'm going to hate the Giant Mantis, which could be really annoying, and is better against us than Unnatural Aggression, I would expect. Probably don't need the Drone. Probably not playing Cascade. We'll hate the Retreat. Okay, so it's always tough your first time playing a format when you end up with just a million playables. I mean, this step doesn't seem that bad, though. Like, with all this Awaken, I don't know if we are going to have time to sacrifice our lands. But just randomly having a land that can gain, like, 6 or more life can be pretty useful for a race situation. So, well, I think I'll probably fit it into the deck. And then, like, these lands, I don't know, they're fine, like +1/+1 Vigilance. That's okay. I don't think the Vigilance is gonna be too important with the creatures that I have. And Cascade. I mean, these are both decent effects. I don't like playing too many. It comes to play tap lands, though. Like, if it gets to turn 6, and we could cast something with Awaken, and instead we draw a tap land, that's, like, pretty bad, and it's not worth this small effect. I mean, I don't know that I actually even want to run, like, all of these. Like, I mean, I could maybe cut the Evolving Wilds just to... If these seem better. So probably cut the Rush of Ice, maybe 1 Coils, so I could run all of them. I think I could probably cut a lot of these 2-drops. Maybe including the Misintruder. I don't know if I'm going to play any Processors. So, like, Merc Strider could go. I'll probably just not play any Processors. Or I guess, yeah, so the Infiltrator seems probably good enough on its own. Yeah, the Tidecaller seems awesome. Ruination Guide. It could be worth it. Pumping up the Pilgrim's Eyes is kind of cool. Pumps the Sky Spawner near the creature, Infiltrator. Might not run the yeah, probably won't run the Intruder. So Retreat. I can probably get away without Retreat. Could maybe cut a Griffin. This will cut Charged. I guess we're at 23 right now. Probably want to play 18 lands. So Pulse is good. Drone. Drone could be cuttable. I guess I can sack the creature to like awaken something a little earlier, which is nice. So we got 2 minutes left. There's a fast build event. Retreat. I just don't know how much I'm doing with the ally tokens. And +1/+1 all my creatures. I don't think I have too many creatures. And I guess I'm going to be awakening a lot, but those creatures are pretty large by themselves. So maybe you could run a Cub. Maybe over Drone. Like, I am a bit clunky. It's probably a pretty clunky format. So I don't know how good Cub is. It's better than Guide, but I mean, if there is an enchantment I kill, that's pretty good. It just gives me like something to randomly just play on turn 2 against faster decks, I guess. So at 23, gotta cut 1 more. Maybe the Ruination Guide. I mean, 3/2 for 3 is not good enough on its own. I mean, the plus ability's fine, but I don't know if I'm attacking on the ground that much. I'll cut the guide. And my curve is just a little bit better. And then let's, so I mean, the evolving wilds for the fixing says 9, 4. Let me go 7, 7. Let's see, I cut the double white. Okay, I don't need 7, 7. Let's go one more blue. Two more blue. Do I run the bridge? I don't know. I sort of want to try it, but I don't think the bridge is going to be that good. So let's put another island in and submit. Alright, we'll see you for round 1. Okay, round 1. I think I'll play first. We don't have too much to do in the first few turns, so it's possible that drawing first is best. So yeah, this hand, we've got Sky Spawner in turn 3. Opponent goes to 6, it gets a scry. Still not used to that. Okay, so we have the option of Cascade, like turn 1, just get that out of the way, or we could save it. I don't know how much value we're going to get out of its ability this game, but based on like the spells we have in our hand, I think it's okay to save it. If we draw planes, then we can go Cub into Sky Spawner, and then we go for Cascade the next turn. Just okay. Matrix. Probably not worth the coils. I mean, the opponent can maybe eventually block with it and draw and discard. So they get to ingest, which is a little bit lame, but I think that's okay. It is a little scary, but I think I can probably save the coils for something worse, and I do want to go with Cascade this turn. Alright, so we'll have one card be ingested. We'll see if that's enough to beat us. So opponent's blue-black, so they could be pretty heavy in like processor oriented. They removed an island, didn't need that anyway. Oh no, they have a counter? Oh no, just anticipate. There's maybe there isn't a counter. Is that like, maybe it's a 3-mana counter? This is whenever it dies, you draw a card, discard a card. Okay. So we'll trade a Scion for it, though. Like, I think Scion compared to getting another card exiled is probably worth it. Though it would be nice to just play Dampening Pulse. Like, it really comes down to, do we want them to have another card exiled, or do we want the Eldrazi Scion? Oh, they just pass, okay. They do have 3 mana up. Kind of comes down to what counters there are. I would hate to have the Pulse countered. Like, they did play Anticipate, and they just passed. It's kind of sketchy. Like, they played Anticipate, found something, and just passed with 3 up. So I know there is that the 3-mana counter that's decent. I don't know if I can really just play around that here, but I really want to get this Pulse resolved, and I don't even have anything to do necessarily for a few turns if this doesn't work out that way. I guess I'll just cast it. I mean, if they counter it, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world, and it certainly benefits me if this resolves. Waiting, I might lose my Scion. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, cool. Okay, attack with both. Okay, exile the flyer, that's fine. Guess gives them another removed permanent. Silent Skimmer. That's pretty good. The pulse doesn't stop that, and coils just makes it lose flying. Another island. Lands you control have flying. I guess I'll hold on to it. I did add like some more islands at the very end of the deck building, so maybe I went one too many. It's still unlucky to end up in this spot. +1/+1 till on turn. Ingest. Okay. Come on. If they pump twice, kills my Scion. Because it's a -1. They pump 0, pump 1. Am I under enough pressure? I need to go for Tidecaller here. 5. I don't want them to keep exiling, but they already have 2 cards exiled, so might not be able to prevent too much else from happening. I think I'll wait. I guess they have to tap all their mana, so that's fine. If they spend their whole turn just to exile 1 card and get in 1 damage, then I'm okay with that. Because if I do draw one of my Awaken cards, like, I think the game could go long enough where, like, using both Tidecallers to get extra advantage could be useful. So yeah, I'll just take it. Like, I could block and force opponent to pump, but I don't really want to lose my Scion yet. I might... Wait, what? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so I was looking at the poll, so it's a little better than I thought. Because I looked at the card and I saw a 0/1, I was like, oh, so it's actually -1. But no, I mean, it was already being applied when I saw it, so never mind. Another island, and they exiled them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. That's lame. Let's read this card again. Okay. So 1/1. And maybe I just want to coils it now. It's better than I thought. I should have attacked. I guess opponent like blocks and loots, so maybe I don't want to attack there. I mean, I might not attack on the ground for the rest of the game. It's possible. Oh, cruiser. That's not good. Got the planes. Yeah, that certainly cost me. That's a whole other turn of not being able to attack. Oops. Okay, bone splinters. This game's certainly going down the tubes. So I'll cut the cub. guess I'll take the 2. I almost want to just chump there. And Intruder doesn't really do anything. So Royal Spout solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast with Awaken. Put this on top. Make the island a creature. That was a good frickin' draw. Gun for 4. Oh, another splinters? Okay, I think I just chump here. He's got 3 cards in the graveyard. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I just chump. Because he might just be able to tap me down for future turns. This might be... Like, I kind of just want to take advantage of... maybe not. Nah, you know what, I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll block. Usually want to wait to the last possible time to block, but I mean he does have this skimmer that could be hard to deal with, and he can tap down blockers with the cruiser at some point. Okay, Pilgrim's Eye. So we go. I could attack first. Alright, so let's attack. I guess I could have, yeah, maybe I should have tied colored first. So, could wait to use it for 6. Just go for Pilgrim's Eye here. I think I'm going to do that. Let's get a planes, put that into play. So my lands have flying. So to awaken the spout on the skimmer, opponent can use their cruiser, like tap down my tide collar. Going for the bone splinters that they were representing. Okay, on my 2/3. And I'll jump here. One card in hand. Pass. I think I make another 4/4. Spread these out. I'll play land. Sun with both. This will be kind of close. I feel like I'm a little bit ahead here. Opponent doesn't tap. That seems very wrong. Oh, what's this? Birthing. Exiles a card. Put it 1/1. Eldrazi token in play. Huh. Oh, do they take this Royal Spout? Oh no, target point exiles a card, so I get to choose. Well, let's not do the Spout. Let's take Coils. So they get an 0-1. Alright, so we're fine. So they put us to 4. Not really sure why they went with the Scion there. I think they should have just tapped down. Might not make a big difference. Oh, what's this? Sacrifice another creature, put 2 counters on it. Okay. Sacrifice another creature. Alright. 1, 2, 3. So we go Tidecaller. Get back the Royal Spout. Use the ability. Now the right play here might be to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, to spout the cruiser. These have flying right now. So if I attack, opponent's going to tap 1, and I'll attack with the other. But if I spout the cruiser right now, 2, 3, I'm going to speed up a little bit. So put 2 counters on it. Oh, sorcerer speed, okay. So I spout the cruiser right now. So now opponent taps one of my lands, and I can tap it for mana in response. So then I get to play the Cub. Okay. And then I attack for 4. And then I think I have the win here. So F6, attack with the island, opponent chumps. Or they can't chump, they have to take it. So I'll speed up a little bit, I'm down to 12 on clock, and these games seem very complicated. Sure nice that I drew that Royal Spout on the turn I did. I mean, it was unfortunate to be mana screwed for so long, but yep, got the win. That was, yeah, pretty crazy that I was able to take that game. It seemed very far gone. Okay, so, I mean, Cub doesn't seem that important, though. He has some ingest, like, he has the 1/1 ingest. I don't necessarily want to cede control of the ground game on the early turns, necessarily. Like, Miss Intruder, I mean, I'm going to be in the draw, but Intruder does block his flying ingest, like, it blocks some of his early ingesters. The flying ones and the ground ones, so I think that's probably worth it. So smite the monstrous. Opponent might have targets for it, like that thing that pumps. I mean, they have some targets for it. It might be cuttable though. Like, I have so many ways to bounce and deal with things, and they just don't have that many creatures that can get 4 power. Pilgrim's Eyes, so we're down to 19 cards. Yeah, so let's put, oh, did I cut 2? Maybe the Rush of Ice is fine. Oh, let's get the Ruination Guide in. And that should be good. And maybe we could go for Strider at this point. Yeah, this hand's fine. We'll need some creatures at some point. What's this one do? Okay. So here we'll hold on to the Cascade. Might use it. Again, yeah, it just doesn't seem like a great fit for this deck. Okay. Salvage Drone. I feel like we want to take hits off of it. Maybe not. I'll just coils it. The opponent doesn't have that many creatures that coils has even seen that great on yet. And we have other removal in hand. Okay, that's something that's definitely annoying. Jeez. As in just could just spout it. Can play Pilgrim's Eye and just take a hit. I mean, I get to buy a turn with the spout, but might just want to wait on it. Maybe I should just accept that our opponent's going to be able to use their processors a bunch this game and just not waste resources on trying to prevent that. I hope they don't have that 4-mana one. That could really suck. So let's Cascade that and play another Pilgrim's Eye. Spell Shrivel. Okay, so it exiles, but I mean I didn't really care about that anyway. So put that there and attack for 1. Alright, so we're almost up to being able to doing cool stuff with Awaken. That's a pretty good draw. I think I'll probably just play these 2 creatures rather than clutch. So I guess rather than attack for 1, I'm going to start by playing Infiltrator. I should probably start with Intruder. Does he have the flyer? Yeah. It's annoying. Yeah, that was a mistake, but yeah, getting low on time, it happens. So, play the Intruder, pass, and threaten a double block. Yeah, the 1/4 could just hold back the guide. That would be good here. You could have something, but I'm pretty happy to double block. Windwire Patrol and deals combat damage. Okay. So now it's time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's start with Clutch and Awaken. Or maybe we want to Royal Awaken. Now let's Clutch Awaken. Opponent could jump to loot. Okay, they got Cruiser and their Splinters on the land. So we'll bounce the Cruiser and make a 4/4. Though we can't attack with it this turn. Ooh, that's a good one. Do I maybe want to just draw the cards first? Taking a lot of damage, but I mean bouncing his flyer seems more important though. So I'll just draw the cards. Okay. Dampening Pulse, not bad. Okay, flyer comes out. Hopefully I draw land. Tide Caller, that's not bad. So I can get clutch. I have 2 spouts in hand. Yeah, I really wish I had an extra land. So I could just get spout, cast it, leave a 2/3 back, and I take 5. That sucks. I can play pulse. I take 3, like 6 if they tap. I can like double spout. I guess let's just start with cast spout. I guess I'll double spout. Like, it does slow down opponent a bunch, and I do have other things to cast, so it's a pretty good tempo play. Oh, they have Silent Skimmer? What? Huh. Oh, because of the order I played it, I guess it's better for them. Okay, so Tide Caller. I guess I could go for... Man, the Skimmer's tough, though. Let's cast Tide Caller. Get back. Spout. I guess I just cast it on 04. Attack for 4. I mean, it's going to come out of tempo. My opponent just has too many spells that are really bad for me. So Skimmer again. 3. Clutch. That's certainly clutch. Bounce that, hit the land, attack with all. Is this gonna be enough? And maybe not quite. Maybe? I have 2 flyers, so opponent has to play a flyer. I mean, they can just like play the 04 maybe. They play the 4/3. Pass. Manta. So I attack with everything. Opponent has to block these 2. So they all die, and then I play Manta, so... Yeah, let's do that. And I win. Wow. Jeez, this is a very complex format. That was an insane game. Yeah, both games were. Alright, so yeah, so far pretty exciting battle for Zendikar. I'll see you for round 2. Okay, ready for round 2. And we'll keep. So hand's a little bit slow, but pretty powerful still. I mean, if you just do nothing but turn 4 dampening pulse against some decks, that will be good enough. I mean, the wider they go, the better it is. What is this? You may look at the top 5 cards if you do reveal basic land. Put that on top. Okay. So he. Dang it. My Exapile. I was hoping you'd no show. Oh, I feel so much safer playing against a red-green deck, and not have to constantly worry about things my opponent's doing on my turn. It's red, green, blue. Land? Nope. We got this Scion though. I'll probably sack that, play Manta. I think. Though, I guess, yeah, we did pass that deal damage to all creatures business, though. And I guess sacking to play Manta is okay if that's what they have. Does speed up the clock quite a bit. Ouch. Alright, give me lands, please. Tunneling GP. No lands of a battlefield. 1 damage to opponent. Wow, that's pretty good. And they tapped out my 2-1. Okay, got a land, so let's go for Griffin. Getting the 2 life is nice against the Geopede. So I play a land. I feel like I want to take this damage and just race, considering my hand. They pass. We draw a land. I can't think of exactly what they have here. Clutch is pretty good though. Okay. Oh, could they have the turn against? Is that just single red? I think so. Oh, I guess it's not terrible though. They can only kill one of my guys. Yeah, I'll just clutch here. And they have so much mana up. First conditions. Okay. Tap 2 creatures. Put a token into play. It's like having very little idea about the format. It's so hard to play around stuff that, you know, later on I'd be on my opponent would pass there. I'd be like, okay, they've got, you know, reverse conditions. At least that would be the hope, that you could put them on something like that. So I tap down my flyers. Still don't mind drawing lands, and I guess I don't mind drawing spells either. So you go Ruin Processor. You may put a card in front of to gain 5 life. That's cool. So 7/8. We'll bounce that. Hopefully I draw land. Didn't draw land. So let's make another 3/3 then. Or hold on a second. Actually, maybe I want to do something different. I probably want to bounce that, make it 3/3. I could make that a 6/6. Wouldn't be bad, but I just want to make more creatures and then use tightening coils on the processor afterwards. So if opponent does have a land, which they probably do, like they haven't been doing too much, so they're probably a little flooded. So they have a 7/8. And it coils it. And get in with all my creatures. It's more damage if I attack with all of them here, rather than casting the Infiltrator. And I'll just maybe cast Infiltrator next turn. So opponent 15, I've got 2 flyers and a couple ground creatures. So it's looking good. If they have another really fat creature, I could be in trouble. So they got GP to play a land, they got 3 cards in hand. If I go for the Matrix, then an Invoker. That's scary. Coral Home Guide. Ugh, that Invoker. That's terrifying. Can go for Pulse. And attack with everything. They could trade Geopede. They could take 7 damage and trade Geopede for one of my lands. That seems okay. And then the Infiltrator is pretty good against the Invoker. Oh, I forgot. Actually, they can't trade that way. I mean, they can trade, but not in that manner. What? Yeah, I mean, they can... Yeah, that's correct. That's fine. So, yeah, it's going to be hard to deal with that Invoker. If I can draw a Royal Spout, put it on top of their deck, they have to spend a turn to recast it. That could be pretty good. Okay, they kill the flyer. I am running out of time, though. Infiltrator, though, is going to be nice. Like, they can't deal with that with the Invoker. I drew Royal Spout. So... if I Royal Spout here, it's not that great. Cripple Fight. Cripple Fight. My deck's not crippled. I think I go Cub Infiltrator. Hope he doesn't hit my land here. I mean, if he does, I get another turn attacking with the flyer, so it's not that bad. And Infiltrator starts guaranteeing some damage in. And then if he does let me untap, I get to draw land. I get to Royal Spout the Invoker. That would be really good. So I think I'm looking good at this point. He can't really cast anything because he has to take a turn off of Invoker. And I mean, if I draw a land, I get to make a 4/4. That's pretty sick. Like, you can't hit that with Invoker. I mean, it still just gets blocked by Processor, but it might give me enough tempo. What? 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 What the? Something's up. This doesn't make sense. I mean, if I double block it, why is he attacking? Like, the 1 damage is not a big deal. I mean, if he has some big pump spell, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. I'm just taking it. Like, I could double block, but I mean, he's expecting me to do that, right? It doesn't make too much sense. I'm just going to take it. I guess I could block with Cub. I'm just taking it. I don't care. I don't know what to expect. This seems really good for me if he, like, no matter what he's doing here. Like, is he playing the deal 3 to all creatures thing? Maybe. I'm confused. Rolling Thunder? Oh, it is Radiant Flames. Okay. He does it for... This is just for 2? I don't know. If I double block there, he's got 1 card in hand. Cloud Manta. So if I double blocked, he loses his Invoker. Alright. It's not like I assumed he's playing correctly, it's just like, you know, the 1 damage wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know. Alright. Land. Cool. Do we bounce Invoker? We bounce Manta. If we bounce Manta, he untaps. We get in for 1. If we bounce Invoker, he plays Invoker. We get to get in more damage, I think. So we bounce Invoker, because if we bounce Manta, he can just kill my 3/3 with Invoker. 4, 6, yeah, we want to bounce Invoker. And get in for 1. Oh! Ah! The ingest! I had no clue whatsoever this whole time. I mean, wow. Royal Spouts, better card than I thought. So I just put it on top and then I ingested it. Wow. This format is deeper than I had previously thought. Well, that's nice. Merc Strider, just as a 2/2 with the dampening pulse out. Well, now I'm actually in good shape. Where it was really close a moment ago. Yeah, Pilgrim's Eye is not bad. Let's send it all. And grab a Plains with the eye. Just again. Hit a mountain. And so far this format has not been a disappointment. Alright, take 2 from the Manta. Hope opponent doesn't have Rolling Thunder. At any point that could cause trouble. Tightening coils, so let's use that on the Manta after attacks. Let's make sure I don't die to Rolling Thunder. I guess I could actually, yeah, I could beat Rolling Thunder. Opponent does it for 7. Whoa! Oh my god. You're kidding me. That's ridiculous. I lost? Oh my god. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is just completely ridiculous. This is literally 10 mana and draws this for... Well, cool format. Alright, so next game. Rush of Ice. Could be good against Eldrazi. Incubator Drone. Let's see, I cited in Guide before, that was decent. Coil Home Guide. Maybe Cub can go. Looks like Cub for Guide. Yeah, Smite's good in this matchup. Man, that's crazy. Let's try again. It's like, yeah, we can beat Rolling Thunder. Can't beat Part the Water Veil? Maybe you should have played around it. Let's run the Cascade out. I should probably cut the Cascade at this point. Like, could be good at, it could be good in some situations. It's just a lot of times it seems I'm not able to really use it. Let's drop Infiltrator out. Jeez. Yeah, Fall's pretty good. We could counter here. This basically takes 5 mana to use. Yeah, opponent could definitely have a counter here. It's unfortunate since this is a spot where I really would like the Pilgrim's Eye to resolve. But, I mean, counter's going to be good at any point. So I got a Mountain. That's nice. Should have waited. Though I guess they're less likely to counter if I play land first, but they counter anyway. I mean, rather get the Eye countered than the Royal Spouts. I draw a Mountain anyway. Mostly looking for lands here. Let's start resolving the Royal Spout. Valakut Predator. Okay. Cloud Manta. Alright, land. It's awkward. I guess I could just... Oh man, Spout plus Infiltrator is so good. It's like I don't even know if I want to waste it on the Manta. Could just coils the Manta. Yeah, I'll just do that. Land would have been so good. Well, I hit an island that makes it harder for them to get the Water Veil. Look at the bright side. Alright, Coral Helm Guide. Okay, Griffin's good. This Infiltrator's ticking away. Mist Intruder. Okay. I'm going to turn conditions. That's why we play spells after we attack. Oh, there's processors. I gained 5 life. So hopefully I draw land here. That'd be pretty nice. Maybe we can just smite that, I guess. I'll just smite that now. Oh, they have Lumbering Falls too. So gotta watch out for that. That could definitely change the clock. And they did just pass. They might have forgotten about it. Evolving Wilds. Alright, let's go in with both, I guess. Just go for Manta. Anticipate. Yeah, don't mind hitting that. Do gotta watch out for that that red burn all creatures spell. Currently can't hit my Infiltrator. If they attack with both, I guess I'd block with Manta. Alright, we'll take 2. Manta of their own. Let's grab an island. Okay, let's start on the Royal Spouts. Am I dying to that? Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'd be fine. It's like, need to not die to that card. That's, yeah, I played this fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Wait, they can almost kill me with it. 6, 9, 11. Wow, they literally can kill me with that card. Part the Water Veil. I guess I just messed up there. There's no reason for me to have that be an out for them. I can play around it. Okay, so this is these are colorless creatures. So Royal Spout. They have the falls here. Let's just go like guide, attack with everything, like spout post combat. Maybe I'll just attack with everything and then spout post combat, and awaken it to get a 4/4. That's very disappointed in myself though that I didn't take that second to. Oh, okay, hit flames. To not die to that spell. Wait a second, can I still die to it? They don't have it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to draw land 10. Alright. F6. Come on. Okay. I mean, obviously, if I had it before, they should kill me with it. It did seem like they forgot that their Lumbering Falls was there, maybe. And they needed to remember that to know that it was lethal. Jeez. Alright. Game 3. So, Radiant Flames. They have that counter. They have the adverse conditions. I mean, it should be a good matchup for me. They have a couple cards that are scary. Like that Invoker. Retreat to Ameria. It's okay. Defenses, Strider, Drone, Intruder, Guide Rush. Well, we're probably good. So Ruination Guide is the worst card, I guess, and that still seems pretty good in our deck. I guess I completely forgot it pumps Awakened lands, so it should just be in the main. Okay. Still, every game's been really interesting. I keep forgetting to. I think I probably want to side out the Cascade. And yeah, this hand's fine. Opponent going to 6 with a Scry. Yeah, with the Scry roll, I still think this is a keep. This is pretty reasonable. We're running 18 lands. We've got some good 3-drops. Alright, coils. Let's throw the Cascade out there. some lands. Predator. I can coils that. No problem. That's not what I wanted. Oh, they have Lumbering Falls. Ouch. So, I mean, that's some pressure no matter what. Okay, got the Manta. Give me land. Got a land. Nice. So, go Ruination Guide. So 3/2. It holds off falls from attacking. Use up our mana. That's probably right. Or I could just coils the Manta, but there might be a better target for it. I don't know. Let's go for Guide. It's always scary. Like, opponent might be concerned about it. Let's get in there. But like instant speeds, no, it still doesn't kill it. Okay, they block just to like, stay safe. So, just throw coils out. Or no, I'll Royal Spout. Hope it doesn't get like countered with the counter pay for. And Stone Fury, okay. That's fine. And we can go Tide Caller, get back Royal Spout. I have one card in hand. Land? I just want lands now. Oh, this is even better. And they don't have the green. Land? Got it. Okay, so now we're looking really good. Yeah, I think I'll get back the Royal Spout now. And I think I'll just pass. Okay, got Geopede. I have one spell in hand. They attack, Snap Block. So, and they could have that deal 3 to all creatures. Might just Royal Spout that, sack the Scion. I don't think they have a counter at this point. This prevents them from drawing for next turn, and the 4/4 is safe from Radiant Flames. Alright, Pilgrim's Eye is good. I might just clutch. Just for a little extra damage. It doesn't help that much. Maybe not. Let's go for Curio Griffin. So we'll attack for 4. Opponent's up to 8 mana. Coils. And couldn't hurt to Pilgrim's Eye here. So So we'll go like this. Play Pilgrim's Eye. Get an island, play it. I guess I should have coiled on the GP to attack with the Tidecaller, that would be better. But we can just like bounce the GP next turn and get in for lethal. Oracle of Dust. Just a clutch, bounce this, awaken on the 4/4, attack through the air for the win. Okay, on to the finals. This is such a sick draft so far. So, I don't know, you know, is this like ordinary for the games to be this sick? Could be. I've heard things about it being a complex format. So, it could be true. Alright, finals time. So, we're on the draw, and I think there's a hand that I might keep under old mulligan rules. This might be like the first one that I've mulliganed because of the new rules, because if we draw 2 lands, we can discovery, and then we're probably fine. But our hand, it just doesn't do anything. Like bouncing a creature for a turn, like smite may or may not be good, and these awaken costs, like we're just not going to get there a lot of the time. So I'm going to try going to 6. This hand's definitely better. And we do get to scry. As far as what we want to scry, yeah, that's worth keeping. Empiric Rights. That's an interesting card. So since we Pilgrim's Eye on turn 3 for planes, we go for Griffin on turn 4. So yeah, opponents like green-black tokens, probably. We pass a couple good cards in pack 1 for that archetype. Dominator Drone. Have had trouble getting white mana. Decent amount. This has Ingest. That's lame. Alright. Ingest away. At least with this deck, it seemed pretty hard to just prevent Ingest. Alice Watcher. That could be scary. Ghostly Sentinel. There's a lot of cards opponent gets to draw. Let's go for Courier, and I guess we'll attack with the Eye. I mean, I would prefer to trade it if opponent does remove Courier. It's like opponent can't use it to like draw a card. So trading Flyer for a 1/1's pretty good. I have 2 cards in hand. Draw 1. I might draw another. Griffin's probably safe. Alright, I'll attack. I mean, the game is probably going to turn into a tempo war at some point. So, I should probably be getting damage in. I mean, opponent's going to have a lot of card advantage. They're going to draw into more token producers and keep drawing cards, gaining life. So, I mean, I can set up a pretty nice board position with some big lands. What is this? Oh, shit. That's bad. Well, Duraplane's not that bad then. So I'll keep the eye back. I guess I'll just Coastal Discovery. Catacomb Sifter, jeez. Opponent's deck looks pretty good. I mean, they got that pretty late pack 1. They'll probably have that 5 mana 3/3 as well. Oh, they got to scry 1. This Sifter card is really good. Just a 2/3 that, yeah, makes a 1/1's already very nice. Yeah, easy block. Just whenever a creature you control dies, whatever, still blocking. I mean, our bounce might not be that good since they have a lot of comes into play abilities. So far, all their creatures have comes into play abilities. Could just be the nightmare matchup. Cascade. I guess we'll throw Sentinel out there. No, throw out the Blighted Step, I guess. The opponents scry the top. Yes, they did. Ugh. Getting pretty wrecked here. So they ingest. They hit an island. They play Channeler. So we can Royal Spout the Channeler. Might just want to make a 3/3 to trade off with the drone. Guess we can get in through the air. And we also have coils. And we could cast Skyline Cascade, tap something down. Let's see if we spout this. If we spout this, we take 3. If we clutch, could trade a land for the drone. Like, that's okay. We could also tap this down, Cascade, clutch, returning Channeler, pumping a land. Maybe we'll try that. So I get to go 1 card deeper. I mean, the board's certainly looking better. If they just replay their Channeler. Oh, they have Brood Butcher. Yikes. They have a Forest? Oh, they have Bone Splinters? Jeez. Well, their deck seems pretty insane. Like, and just, like, really good against ours, too. little spout. Like make a 7/7, put them to 10, go to 1, and then just die. All their creatures have come and play effects, except for that 4/4. I mean, I guess that's the play. So I bounce this, pump this. Like, do I even have an out? Or I guess I just pass, right? Yeah. I mean, getting them to 10 just doesn't actually do anything. And then it's just impossible. Like, they just have too much damage coming in. But if they attack with both, I block. I could still be fine. And maybe they'll just pass. They won't want to trade one of their guys for damage. Okay. Or else spout. Alright. Yeah, but now they got that 1/1. So it's not great. Let's see. Cast with Awaken. I assume I bounce this. Yeah, bounce this sign isn't good. So bounce this. Put counters here. Attack for 7. Eat the Scion token, maybe. Maybe they just take the 7. Yeah, they probably blocked it. Well, the scry doesn't help them. They're going to scry the top anyway, so they might just take it. Yeah, we do have the Blighted Step. If we draw another creature, that'd be 6 life we could gain. We can gain 4 right now. We can coil something. I mean, 7/7's pretty big. Oh, we might be able to do this. We've already won some really sick close games so far. I mean, I guess we just keep ripping Roiling Spout. That card's pretty good. But we have 2 of the 2/3s that get them back. And they give flying to our lands. In fact, we could win next turn, I think, if we just top deck one. We attack for 11 in the air. If that's all opponent has, I mean, I guess they decide to attack now. Another creature control dies, scry 1. So we either take extra damage. Like, opponent gets a scry, we take 1 more damage. Opponent gets a scry, and then we don't have to worry about this guy forever. This has ingest. I don't think that changes much. I think we just go to 2. We can gain some life back. Yeah, let's block that guy. Okay, opponent sacks to draw a card. Well, alright, what do they hit off this? Clutch Occurrence. That might have... Oh! Oh, they were just sandbagging that the whole time? Oh, they just wait. Did they just draw that off that? Because, like, I put the card on top of their deck, that 3/3, so I guess... Alright, guess we lose. That's pretty sick. I don't think it could really... I don't think it was worth playing around a second one. I guess if I block differently, I might win there. Alright, these games are really close. So, I mean, like, letting them scry and on future turns scry more compared to taking 1 extra damage. All else things, like, everything else seems the same. Like, yeah, I think my play was okay. What, they had like 1 card in their hand I didn't know about. I don't know. I expected them just to play their 3/3 and make a 1/1. Alright, so yeah, I mean bounce is not that great against them. The Cub seems alright. He does have that enchantment to destroy. I've got one in the main deck. Incubator drone seems pretty good. And of course the guide should come in. It just seems like a good card. Alright, let's add another planes. I think we've been a little bit off. We had the step. That's unfortunate. I could try cutting a clutch for the Rush of Ice since they do have so many comes into play effects. Close game. I don't think I want another Cub in, but Incubator Drone could be cool. It does have those 3/2s for 3. I mean, maybe another Cub. Alright, 41, so I have to cut. Maybe clutch. Like we already have the 2 spouts and a clutch, and stuff all comes into play with abilities pretty much. Smite's good. Alright, we'll try this. Alright, we'll play first. There's the mulligan rule. I don't know, it seems pretty good though. If we get up to 4 lands, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I feel like this is, even with the new mulligan rule, this is a pretty strong hand if we can get up to 4. Do we sack? Yeah, I mean, we could draw. There's just that 2/2 we could draw. I mean, I would hate to thin and not draw land. I think the 2/2 is the only card. I think I'm going to wait 1 turn. Alright. Reveal a creature card or land from and then put it in your hand. That's pretty good in opponent's deck. It's Blister Pod. Okay. Alright, give me a land. Nice. Very nice. So, need 1 more land. But, I mean, now we're in a reasonable spot. So, we could afford to miss a few. Okay, Bone Splinters. Alright, we drew a land. So, I think probably Manta. And then we'll just go for the Courier Griffins after. Like, Manta deals more damage. Can't think of any removal spell that specifically kills it that doesn't kill the Griffin here. Okay, coils, so... I'll attack. They could have Grip of Desolation, that'd be pretty rough. I would like to get the Discovery in the graveyard and Tidecaller it back, but I think I just gotta keep casting Griffins. Spawning Bed. That's a lot of 1/1s. That's a lot of 1/1s. That'd be cool if I draw my -1/-0 card. Dampening Coil. That's the Desolation. Alright, give me a land. Nope. We drew another one of these. That sucks. And gotta play it. I feel like the play was still right. Sometimes they always have the card that you're afraid of. And keep attacking. I mean, just going for the Discovery there compared to playing a creature to block. It's pretty slow. Void Attendant. What does this do? Put a card from exile, make a 1/1. Jeez, I've got so many 1/1s. Land. Good. Alright, Griffin's really nice here. I mean, they only have 2 cards in hand, so let's get aggro. Just gonna attack as fast as I can. These Griffins are nice. Like, the 2 life from each could definitely matter. What is this? Uh-oh. Void Winnower. Your opponent can cast spells with even converted mana costs. What? I could still win. That's good, though. Oh, nice. Alright, that probably does it. That was a good draw. Man, Royal Spout. What a card. So this is right. That was a sick draw. And opponent not even cast it. 6, 7, 8. They only have one other card. I don't think it's a land. That Roiling Spout. I guess I was probably winning anyway. I get to chump it once. Alright, block. Spawn. Okay. Drone. Alright, so I'll tide collar for the spout. No reason to attack with that. That should do it. Alright, game 3. Opponent's deck is scary. This is... oof. I mean, it makes the clutch a little better that they've got that big old drawsy. So I should probably get that in. The Cub's fine. Coils. Maybe I could cut a Coils. Like, they really are about going wide, I think. So getting something like Incubator Drone or another clutch could be better. Drone seems kind of cool. It does help me awaken stuff a little earlier. Or I could just go for a clutch. I think I'll go for the drone. Oh wait, I'm at 18. What did I put in already? Did I put another clutch in already? Yeah. Anything else to take out? The tide collar is so good. Pulse should be very good. If I can draw that. Cascade. That's still fine. So how am I with mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 white, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, okay, I did mess up with that distribution. Okay, so drone could go, or I'll just cut another coils. I mean, it's not even that great on his big Eldrazi. And like all of his creatures, like I don't think they care that much about having power, like to spend a whole card on getting rid of them. So this might be one of the few matchups where that card is actually not that good. Yeah, I'll keep this. Having the Dampening Pulse and the Smite the Monstrous. So unless the opponent has one of their engine cards, and I even have Felidar Cub to deal with one of their engines. This is just about a perfect hand. If we can draw some lands, it'd be nice. So they have the rights. Royal Spout, can never complain about having those. Card seems as good as advertised. Like I picked it third and took a risk moving into blue-white, but the card's definitely insane. Alright, Cub. Again, really need that third land. I guess I really need the fourth land at this point, but my hand's just so good once I get there. I can probably take a few turns off. So we'll just hold Cub in play until opponent might want to use their rights. Okay, miss a land drop. It's a little bit scary. Well, I got the Watcher. This is definitely getting scary. Alright, I got a land. So, I guess just Ruination Guide, and I'm just gonna attack and kill the rights. I don't want them drawing. Like, if they're flooded right now, I don't want them sacking these to draw cards, so I'm actually just gonna attack. Like, yeah, I take it. So I get 2 free damage in. Especially with the Dampening Pulse potentially coming out. Oh, I guess I can't smite his big Eldrazi. Oh no. No, wait, put that card on top of it. If I can get this through somehow, I could get rid of it. That's not happening. I mean, it could happen. It's not happening. So, oh, does he not get anything? Wait, what does this do? When you cast it, you may search all your colors creature card. Put it on top. First creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. Oh, that's good. Alright, let's draw land and smite it. Okay. So I can't smite the big one. This makes it cheaper. Here's a question though, do I attack with this guy? Because, yeah, if I just get that pulse out, I'm just going to hold on to it. Maybe I'll just leave it back. I mean, best case scenario, I'm trading damage with it. Uh-oh. What? Attacks, exile 2 permanents he or she controls. Well, that's not good. And I guess hopefully they don't have a land. Like, I have to just spout it here, attack. I mean, considering them playing that card, which I haven't seen yet, and they didn't search for anything. So they have, like, they probably, I mean, there's a chance they wouldn't search for that big creature, but that's probably in their hand. They have one other card. The playing player exiles 2 permanents. Gosh. I don't think I can wait. I think I just have to... Oh wait, maybe I could spout and ingest to get rid of it. I don't think that's happening. I mean, at least I do it. They have to chump, they replay it. I get to go to my turn. Maybe I can make something happen. I mean, the other thing I could do is just like play drone, sack both, take 7. That doesn't accomplish anything. I just get to get a little closer at getting a land. They took it! Yes! Boom! Get out of there! That couldn't have been intentional. They must have forgot about that interaction. There's always a chance, though. So they got 2 cards in hand. One of them costs 9. And the other one they're not casting. So... could be doing this. I mean, they might not have had the 7th land, but even then, they should probably keep that 7 drop, right? Oh, Grip's an instant? Jeez. Ouch. Okay. So I might just go for Manta here. Now it's possible they side out their 9 drop against me because I have a lot of bounce and stuff. Probably not. So I think probably have it in their hand. Alright, so we could go for Drone. I mean, Drone's pretty good. Like, it can awaken the Coastal Discovery. We can also go for Manta, which attacks pretty quickly. Like, if they draw 2 lands straight, get in for 3, get in for 3. It's pretty good. And I may not even do anything with Drone the next turn, so I'm just going to go for Manta. Alright, this could be close. Okay, Silent Skimmer. It's certainly good for opponent. Holds off the Manta for a while. So we draw Clutch. I think, yeah, let's go for Drone here. I do want a Discovery, but like getting these creatures in play is valuable. I just hope opponent doesn't draw like the land that makes a bunch of spawn tokens or something. Like, I need them to not get multiple mana out of one turn. That's what I'm really hoping for. Okay, cool. Land is great. Worth noting the Clutch, like that gets past his 9 drop, so I might want to save that to be safe. So I can go for Discovery here, sack the spawn token. Got Rush of Ice, that's great. Yeah, let's attack with both. I mean, I guess the opponent does have a spell here, like maybe some kind of weird pump spell or something, but yeah, I mean, we definitely want to race. Unless this has Ingest or something. You really got to pay attention in this format, it appears. Blister Pod. It's not awful. So could just Pilgrim's Eye. So we attack with everything here. He gets a 1/1. Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, right now his big creature is like that. Actually, I'm not really concerned about it. So I have Clutch plus Rush of Ice, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Could play the Sentinel. Like, I guess let's see, Blister Pod. I could let him keep the Blister Pod. But if he uses it to cast this guy and I bounce it, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna, I think, send all Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, extra lands I think is pretty useful. But that Sentinel is really nice. Yeah, maybe I'll just attack in the air. Oh no, like attack in the air, he just blocks. So you can take 2 damage, and I play Pilgrim's Eye. So it's pretty good, and that's a 5 minutes. Or I can start getting 3 damage in and play Sentinel. I think I'm going to get rid of that Blister Pod. So let's go for Pilgrim's Eye. Could also consider just going Pilgrim's Eye and just Rush of Ice on the Skimmer, gets in 6 free damage. And I have like plenty of other stuff to do with my mana, so it's probably okay. that one ingest turn, that was so huge. That 7-5 was going to be a lot of trouble. So opponent throws a land down. I assume is playing their Eldrazi. They just pass. Cost 9, right? We're not casting it. Pretty confused. Yeah, not too sure what's going on here. Guess I'll play Sentinel. So let's just make a big attack, play Sentinel. So I think anything crazy they could have, I can't think of it. Like pump all your creatures or something. Target creature you control fights another creature. Yeah, I got it. Alright, should do it next turn. They play lands, just pass. Pick 9, right? Oh, that's a good one. That's pretty sick. There's different ways to win this game now. I think I'll just clutch. Bouncing that, making this a creature. They should have that card in their hand. It'd be fun if it actually costs like 10 or something. Pretty sure it's 9. And that's it. That's the draft. So first Battle for Zendikar draft, took it down. Yeah, no rares, but a lot of really broken uncommons. So Coastal Discovery was pretty good. I mean, like, it definitely was not as good as the Royal Spouts, but card has potential for sure to be pretty powerful. Like, make a 4/4 haste, draw 2 cards. That seems pretty insane. Dampening Pulse, we didn't get to see that too much, and the one deck that had a lot of the spawns didn't seem to really need their power. Like, they were more about sacking them with engines. So that didn't come up too often. The Towers were insane. Yeah, this card is very, very good in a deck like we just had. I don't know if it's going to be common that we're going to get like so many great Awaken cards. Like maybe we got the clutches later than they might be going later in the format. But yeah, the card was insane. Didn't play the Retreat. It's possible should have made it, but it didn't seem necessary. Pilgrim's Eyes were very solid with all the Awaken lands. Royal Spout, I think, was by far the MVP. Either for 3 or 6 mana, getting them back, putting stuff on the deck and then ingesting them is just, yeah, that was definitely game winning a few times. The Guide overperformed. Didn't realize it pumps Awaken creatures. I guess it didn't. I mean, okay, the ingest turn that we got the 7/5, that was insane, and then we got an Invoker with it too, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, Infiltrator also very good, clutch. So yeah, I mean the decks seemed very good. The matches were insane, really interesting. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be making more Battle for Zendikar videos coming up. So yeah, go check it out. It seems like a great set. So thanks for watching. See you next time.